Yo, what's up guys, Tim here, welcome back to another video. Today we have Mont Blanc's Explorer or Designer Aventus, as a lot of people would say. Is this one as good as Aventus? Is it a flop? Should you get this one over Aventus, or is Aventus still a better choice? Are they even comparable? We're gonna find out in this video today. Now, before we jump into the scent of this one, of course, we're gonna jump into the notes, if you guys even care about the notes for this one. On Fragrantica, top notes we have bergamot, pink pepper, and clary sage. Mid notes we have leather and vetiver. Base notes we have patchouli, cacao, akigala wood, and ambroxan. Same notes as in the famous Dior Sauvage. Now, it does not smell like Dior Sauvage. I'll give you that right off the bat, so you guys can, stop thinking that or something like that. Don't ever think that everything that has ambroxan smells like Dior Sauvage. That's simply not true. It does have ambroxan in this one quite strongly, though. I'll talk about that right now. So the scent of this one, off the top, is the most like Aventus part in this fragrance. Now, when people smell this in the store, that's why they make such a comparison to Aventus, because off the top, it's the only time this fragrance really smells like Creed Aventus. The bergamot in here gives off that Aventus kind of vibe. There's like a dark kind of woody note in the back. The fruitiness, the muskiness, everything here kind of conveys a designer level Aventus off the top. Now, that's the only time that it smells truly like an Aventus inspired fragrance. After it dries down, however, this part of the fragrance really goes away and it becomes its own fragrance. It becomes really kind of nice, woody, citrusy fragrance with darker woody nuances wrapped in a bubble of ambroxan. It is an Aventus kind of style fragrance, but only really in the initial beginning. You still get a little bit of an Aventus vibe towards the mid notes and the dry down, but at the end of the day, it does become its own fragrance. Now, in terms of the general overall vibe, how good is this fragrance? It is very good. I actually quite like this one. I wore this one maybe 3 or 4 times now, and that's quite a few times for someone who has a big collection like I do and someone who has to test new fragrances all the time. This is a good fragrance. I actually quite like wearing it. It's just a really nice, versatile, easy to wear. A lot of things that you would think Aventus can do, this one can do pretty much the same. It's very versatile, number one. Performance is really good, and it's just nice. And for me, it's a really nice departure from your regular blue fragrances out there when it comes to getting compliments. So normally when you think of fragrances that can get you compliments, there's not a lot to reach for. Most of them are blue. This one is a really nice addition to my collection simply because it's a nice breakaway from the blue fragrances, from the sweet clubbing fragrances. Now I have a nice compliment getting fragrance that I can grab that's a little bit different from what other people are wearing. So I really appreciate Mont Blanc's Explorer for that. Now, who will like this? Aventus people. Aventus people would like this. Aventus people who are not too, I guess, too into the cult kind of culture of Aventus, who really like, oh, the original is the best. It needs to be the original. Those people might not like this one so much. But for those of you guys who like the vibe of Aventus, you want something that's very much cheaper, more, I guess, modernized in a designer type of way, this one is a really nice pickup. I highly recommend it myself. I really, like I said again, love wearing it myself. Now let's go on to performance. This one lasts on my skin anywhere from 6 to 9 hours, which is really nice. That's a whole work day. I have no complaints whatsoever. Projection on this one is also nice as well, but it does die down quite a bit towards, past that hour or 2 hour mark. The performance does kind of kill itself off quite a bit, but for the first initial 2 hours, very nice. And if you're gonna get any compliments during the time you're wearing this fragrance, it's gonna be the first 2 hours. So beast mode, not really. It's not gonna satisfy beast mode lovers out there, because although longevity is good, projection is not the best. So beast mode lovers, maybe not for you, but for anyone else, general public, this is completely fine. I have no complaints whatsoever. On to the versatility. Like I said again, you can wear this one pretty much anytime you can wear Aventus in, which is all season, all occasion, anytime at all, clubbing, office, dating, formal, anytime. This is just a very nice, versatile fragrance in that regard, which makes it very valuable to have, especially if you have a small collection and you don't want to own so many fragrances for each different occasion. You kind of want 1 or 2 that does a lot of different things. This one is a very nice, valuable fragrance to have in your collection. And like I said, I thoroughly enjoy it. Every season you can wear this, every occasion you can wear this. Very nice fragrance to have. Now on to the price. How much cheaper it is than Creed Aventus. Now, let's go here online. We can find 100 ml for this one for $56. For $60, you can find a 2-ounce bottle of this one, 60 ml, for $38. So It's not the cheapest designer fragrance out there, but judging by the quality and everything you're gonna get out of this fragrance, I would say it's a good price, it's decent, it's a little bit expensive. If you do not want to spend that kind of money, we do have samples of it on decantboutique.com. Of course, we are a decant company, so if you want to try out the scent before you commit to a full bottle, links to our website is down in the description below. Alright guys, that's it for this review today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace and bye.